reviews. I'm Dave, and this month is BrickWall Horror Month. And I gotta be honest with you guys. I'm starting to freak myself out a little bit. Okay, I've been watching a good amount of horror movies, like I said I was gonna do, and I gave myself palate cleanses and everything. But I don't know how much more of this I can take, y'all. I just don't. It's really starting to get a little creepy. Yeah, it's really starting to get a little creepy around here. Before I get started, I want you guys go ahead and hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, already subscribe, follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and all that good stuff. Okay, all right. So I'm going to talk about this movie, right? And I'm going to try to talk about this movie as quickly as possible. I don't know if y'all can hear that stuff, but like I know that I'm here. And I know that it ain't nothing out there. And if this is the last y'all see of me, I love y'all. And just know that I was here for y'all. I was here for y'all. So just subscribe, hit the like button down below, comment, all that good stuff. So Skinamarink is the movie I'm talking about. And so it's not that this movie was like scary, but it's like it's a lot of tension in this movie. So it follows two kids who wake up in the middle of the night after one of them falls down the steps, and they wake up to realize that the dad's not there, the doors are gone, the windows are gone, and the toilet is gone. All they have, and the lights don't work, and so all they have is a flashlight, the light from the TV that is on, and each other. So and these kids are like 4 and 6 years old, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, like this gave me a good bit of anxiety just as a parent. Just starting to think like, oh, what would my kids do if they was in this situation? Like, would they be scared? How would they feel? Just the horror in that aspect of like, oh my gosh, those poor kids all by themselves. Like, oh, like sometimes you just want to let them know it's okay and stuff like that, but you can't. And so that's kind of like where a little bit of the tension for myself came from in this movie. But outside of that, it's getting warm in here. Okay, I'm like thinking about this movie. It's like and it's quiet in here, and like the movie. So most of the movie is like quiet, like dead ass quiet. You just hear the little crinkles from like the screen, like. I forgot. It's a sound. It's a name for that sound, but I don't like know it verbatim right now. But it's just real quiet. You just get angles like the top of a corner. Like if I was doing this review right now and I was in a movie Skinamarink or in a movie like it, you would just see like the ceiling or like the bottom of the corner of the floor over here or something like that. Like they don't show you anything, which is it makes like some of what happens like them walking around. You say like, wow, what are they walking into? They're walking into a dark environment. It's like, what are they walking into that we don't see? At one point, the whatever entity is in the house starts to turn things literally upside down. Like they what is it? Like they put like the floor is on the ceiling, the chairs on the ceiling, the Legos end up attached to the walls. It's a doll that it just has floating and attached to like the ceiling and stuff like that. At one point, this long shot where like literally everything is on the ceiling. And like the boy is walking and like he's walking on the ceiling because the ceiling's on the floor and the floor is on the ceiling. Like it's just so like it's just tense. It's like I said, it's not that it's necessarily like raw monster popping out of the blue scary, but you do get a couple of jump scares in here, which kind of help keep things fresh. But yeah, so I mean, those are like some of the things I like about this movie. Some of the things I don't like, though, is I think the same thing that a lot of people wouldn't like about this movie is that it's a slow burn. Like it is a slow burn. Like when I say you just get those corner shots like that for like the entire movie, that's all you get. And so like you're left to like think of what's happening as opposed to explicitly seeing it. Like you might see the kid's feet walk around. You might see a shot of the back of the kid's head. Or in one case, you do see the front of the child, but it's in a distorted fashion, is all I'll say. There's a lot of theories about what this movie can really mean, what this movie is really about. and the significance of everything and all the symbolism, etc., etc. I do know that a YouTuber is behind the. I mean, I don't know what that was. That was a lot, though. That was a lot. Y'all ain't hear that, but that was a lot that just happened, and I don't know if I can take this right now because I'm trying to give y'all this review, but y'all can't hear it. But I done fought my way through talking loudly over separate noises, and I don't know if I can take it anymore because it's just the silence. So a thing about me is that silence sometimes frightens me, and this movie is full of just silence and things that as a kid you can be like, if you wake up in the middle of the night, just start walking around your house and like you go and you sleep downstairs, right? Which is what the kids decide to do. And while you're sleeping downstairs, you hear shit going on upstairs and you hear a fucking voice upstairs. It's like, yo, I know nobody is here. My dad's not here. My mom's not here. My grandma's not here. Nobody's here. And it's just me. Like, I was only a child, so I didn't have a sibling. So I would have just had a heart attack. But like having a sibling there with you has got to be a little bit more easing. It's got to at least put your mind at ease a little better. But you know, it's just this was, I mean, it was an interesting movie to watch. Like I said, it's not like there's no like clear definition of what exactly you're seeing. Like the plot is pretty much what you read the plot is, and it's not like it goes out of its way to tell you it's anything different. So, but all in all, though, like I'm trying to see like if there's really, but like everything I have to say about this movie is very repetitive. Like it's a slow burn. You don't see much of what happens. It's an acquired taste. If you make it through, you kind of get rewarded in terms of, wow, this was a pretty frightening film in this aspect. But if you don't make it past it, I get it because it's slow as shit. Like, I don't like found footage movies for this exact reason because I be getting kind of mad at the little demons because I'm like, yo, ghost, demon, entity, whatever the fuck you are, nigga, get these niggas already. What are you doing? Like, stop playing with your food. Just get them. Like, why you throwing a fork on the ground? If you throw my fork on the ground one more time, then when I come to the afterlife, it's gonna be me and you. All right, that's how I'll be feeling about it. Cause like, damn, just scare me. All right, just probably scare me. Don't have me walking around creeped out before. I know, but it's good to get your fear going. You know, makes the final scare a lot sweeter. You know, whatever they say and whatever. But it's like, come on now, I don't want to do that. I'll be like, you know, no, I'm good. I'm good off the creep factor. I'll just fucking leave. Like, if I can't leave, then guess what? I guess we're gonna watch me have a heart attack. So, but yeah. So I mean, like I said, that's it though. This movie, it's very well received. As a matter of fact, it has a let me see, what is the Rotten Tomatoes score on this movie? It is 73% on Rotten Tomatoes, 4.8 out of 10 on IMDb. I understand both those scores. Me as a movie, man, just as a movie, because the cinematography aspect is pretty inventive. So like the way the movie is shot and everything like that, it is inventive with what it's trying to do. But I don't know. I gotta give it like a 3 because it is hella boring. Like shit like that. Like it's inventive. Yes, they get creative. Yes, but it's boring as shit. And it takes a while for things to get off the ground and get going. And it's like by the time things do, it's like yes, you're rewarded for sticking around, but damn, you gotta stick with it. And that's what I don't like about it. So that's why it gets like a 3 stars for me in like the movie department. And that's being very polite about it because I get the artistic merit to it. As a horror movie, man, fuck it. Give that shit about a 4.9, 5. Give that shit a 5 stars. I give that shit a 5 stars because it's effective at not just in the moment tension and not just in the moment scares and fears, but like really having like you walk around your house, it's like, oh shit, what if I hear a fucking whisper? Ah, damn. What if something do fall, man? Like it's that type of psychological horror that you know, that is sometimes just like it's a bit more scary just knowing that this is a realistic situation and we don't often know what resides in the dark. Some of us right here would prefer to have a light shining from some direction when I'm walking out into the dark because, you know, That's just, I mean, it's a rational fear. It's a rational skepticism of life. But you know, this movie does kind of take you on that ride of sorts, and it does get the blood pressure, does get the blood flowing, does get the heart racing, and just even outside of that, like I said, just the idea of these two kids, these two young babies being caught in here by themselves, afraid and scared. That is where a lot of the fear for me personally comes from, because I can remember being a kid like that, and I can just imagine how it would feel as a parent having to like know my kids are going through that. So it's just like it works in all aspects. But that's all I have. Oh, check out all the theories on this movie too. There's too many for me to list. One of them I do like, I don't want to go over, but check out Film Theory, Matt Pat. Shout out to them. Check that theory out. That's the only one I've seen. I don't know if there's other ones, but check them out. If there are, let me know down in the comments down below. I'll be perfectly down to check out the other theories on what this movie can actually be about. But until then, thank you all for tuning in. Remember to hit that like button down below, subscribe to the channel, follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch, and you know, all that good stuff. And yeah, so until next time, we'll get out of here. Be easy. No, stay scary, stay spooky. Peace. Oh, now it doesn't want to end. All right, there we go. Peace.